buds, welcome back to Madables and welcome to season 2 of Bungo Stray Dogs. Oh my god, we are finally here. We're finally here. Alright, hey, if you enjoy or if you're excited about Bungo Stray Dogs reaction, now's the time. Alright, now's the time. You let me know in the comments below, you like the video, you subscribe, you do anything you can at this point, alright? Because we are judging these next few reactions. Alright, so if you enjoy this, please let me know, and I would love to keep watching this, because I am getting more and more attached to these characters as the show goes on. So if it only gets better from here, fuck me up. Fuck me up. Alright, but otherwise I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I am so excited to start this. Is this the title? Is this like the, back when the darkness of the night was a far bluer in hue than now? What the fuck? Where's it? Dazai? I also just thought about this. I could fucking cosplay Dazai. Wouldn't that be fucking sick? That's gonna be one of the easiest. The main thing I would need is just wraps. Everything else is extremely obtainable. Oh.
Arasaku, what's up? I wound up trading shots with a very energetic group of guys. Their truck featured a machine gun.
Actually, now that I'm looking at him, I don't think this is our current Dazai. Dazai.
It was a ridiculous shootout inside a warehouse.
Let me get a better look at you.
I wound up trading shots with a very energetic group of guys. Their truck...
Yeah, look at him. He looks younger. And I can't tell if it is the outfit or not, but the outfit's definitely different. That's like your typical suit, right? But now he's got the cowboy thing. He's got like a little bit of a trench coat. It's a little bit more casual looking. Huh. And he also, like, he just looks younger, even though he looks the same. I don't know. Great job.
So true.
This is Osamu Dazai, an executive in the Port Mafia, a criminal organization.
An executive? He seems so young. What the fuck has he done? Man, this dude's been working probably, potentially his entire life in the Port Mafia before he got to that. Like, I don't know when you get your abilities or whatever, but like, he's got a really good one. If they train him appropriately, yeah, he kicks ass.
We have a saying in the Port Mafia: the biggest misfortune for Dazai's enemies is that they are Dazai's enemies. His body of...
A simple line, but a good one. The worst part about his enemies is they're his enemies. I mean, yes, yeah.
That's what I pursue and desire. Barkeep, 1 glass of bleach, please.
We're all out.
I still do not believe that he can't do it. You know, I feel like what is really stopping you? Just like luck? Like fate, maybe? Because that would be crazy. That means someone's definitely fucking watching you and be like, absolutely fucking not. We need to wait till you do this thing first before you can even be close to it, potentially.
Bungo.
Although a hammer to the back of the head might work better than words. Oh, just a tomato juice. I have to drive.
It's been a while.
Disgusting. Unshout out to tomato juice. I have tried countless times. I love tomato soup, but juice, it just doesn't fucking hit. Shirley Temples, can't do them. Or were they Bloody Marys? Still can't. I can't do either of them. I don't know if they're the same thing or not. But tomato juice, absolutely fucking not. I'm sorry.
The secrets he carries about the Port Mafia are more valuable than gold. There must be as many people who'd love to torture him as there are stars in the sky. It's not a job for the weak.
I fucking guess so. He's got to have one hell of a bodyguard or to be very strong, I guess. Or just to be around Dazai, because if Dazai is that guy, which he seems to be, no one can really fuck with him, especially even if you have a strong ability. God, that is nuts, isn't it? He doesn't even have like a hey, in order to activate this ability, you have to wear 2 left shoes or some bullshit like that. It's just like, hey, nullify. Oh my god.
What are we toasting to?
Anything you like? Who says we need a reason?
Fair.
To the stray dogs.
To the stray dogs. I kind of forgot that's the name. Like obviously we know that's the name, but like, I forgot that there's no association with it with the show right now, besides this very second. to the stray dogs, because otherwise it's like the something agency and the they have their own titles for the corporations and stuff like that, but the stray dogs was not touched upon.
Make sure to get my good side, Kay. I want you to capture all my manly charms.
Great. Ability no
Don't
longer
want my
human.
picture taken.
Okay. Isn't that kind of the opposite? No longer human, but like his ability more is like it makes you more human necessarily, right? Because it takes away your power in a way, or nullifies it. Ability discourse on decadence and Oda. Why do I remember your name? Did we meet you before? Flawless.
That was the last time that special friendship between the three of us was ever captured. Because soon after that photograph was taken,
Yeah.
one of us would be dead.
And it wasn't you? If you're narrating this. And the other guy did, like, he was saying that, like, the other guy did want to be tortured. But, I mean, he had a lot of information, but, like, someone could have killed him to, like, hide that information necessarily. I guess it could have been Dazai. Does Dazai kill people still?
I don't wanna.
Come on, my dear, just
What the
try
fuck?
it on, all right? I put a lot of thought into picking this out.
Oh, wait, is
I mean,
this-
Just look at these crimson frills.
Who the fuck are... I kind of like your aesthetic. Very vampire-esque, and I will always be a slut for vampire-esque aesthetics. But it was not... You're not the person that I thought you were going to be. Are you, like, a butler or a caretaker of this girl who I thought was potentially the daughter of the main guy? Like, well, the big honcho, the boss.
Boss, you called for me? How may I serve you?
Our sources say he was reported to be missing as of last night.
Oh, fuck. So is this the next day afterwards? He's like, well, the last person to see him is me and Dazai, so we have to fucking talk to Dazai.
It seems friendship surpasses hierarchy. His capabilities are astounding. I'm sure in 5 years or so, he'll have assassinated me and taken the throne for himself.
Oh. Well, I don't think you're the same guy from the last episode in the last season. You seem very different, so you potentially are assassinated, so you're the head honcho. But that girl looked the same. Unless you are that same person and you can, like, transform or something. Or this, I don't know. Right? I don't think it's the same guy. He definitely looked different. But it was I could have sworn it was the same girl.
Are you ordering me to reply as the leader of our organization?
Not at all. It's just simple curiosity.
Well then, I'd prefer not to answer.
Okay.
Very well. You may go. I hope that you will soon bring me good news.
Honestly, that's a very interesting way to, like, word that too, because, like, he's like, are you asking me from your point of power where, like, I need to respond? Because then I will. But if I don't have to, then I don't want to. You know, and honestly, it's nice for him to be like, nah, I was just curious. You don't have to, it's fine. But I did want to know a little bit, you know? But now that makes me curious even more why. Because I wonder if it's a special gun or he just doesn't like killing people for a certain reason.
And I'm almost through this really difficult level. Ah, crap, he got ahead of me! Well, how about some of this? What? He dodged it!
Thank you for taking the time to come out here, sir. It appears our...
It's gotta drive him fucking crazy. Because, yeah, that is really unprofessional and annoying, but, like, he could just be really young compared to everybody else, so he doesn't really have that respect or, like, maturity, I guess. But, like, you can't, like, especially in where they are, they can't really, like, you can't disrespect your upper ranks, right? Especially, like, what they're doing. Because, like, in the villainous portion of it, they'll probably just fucking kill you. You know, which he probably could.
Actually saw this very same type of gun last night. Which seems to indicate that they attacked me shortly before the raid on the armory was carried out.
Oh, interesting.
Then was it all just a distraction?
Can you just, like, not die? Because you were standing there like you need to take cover. You didn't give a shit to take cover. So, like, are you immune to death? Is this go, like, even farther deeper? Like, even... I have to be careful. Is this more involved than I think? Right? Because if you're, like, getting, like, fully automatic fired at, you're taking some hits. So it's either for, like, aura, he's like, no, they're not gonna fucking hit me. or it's like they can't hit me.
But it wasn't a complete loss. We learned the name of their organization. Mimic.
Mimic? There's a lot of organizations in this shit. So this anime is, it's like, so far, I don't still completely understand the full story unless it really is just about like the tiger and what that means to this world, right? But there's a lot of gangs. There's a lot of gangs and groupings that are all doing like some shady shit to some capacity, right? So like, it just feels like a mafia story. That's what it is, right? But of course there's gonna be like some bigger thing happening, and then I think that's what they're going to try to introduce in this season, ideally. Oh? Wow. And that's your ability, right? Your ability was like flawless. So like it's almost like future sight in a way, where like maybe you could see the next like, what, 5 seconds or something that happens. So you can jump out of the way before you get shot, but they shot you through the heart, looked like, and then through the head. They are not fucking around. Good for you. Sick ability, though. Sick. I feel like that's one to at least be able to combat Dazai, because I mean, technically you'd be able to resist because you're not attacking him with it. You're more force-setting your defense. So that would get a little complicated.
I have the Silver Oracle with me, so if you need me to,
There's no need. Don't push yourself too hard. Wait for me to get there.
Okay. I will say, I know Dazai is my number one. He is. I do like him a lot, but I like serious Dazai a lot. When he's playful or being like annoying with his like suicide stuff, like ugh, like I don't like the bit, right? Or when he's like playing a game, like while he's not like the thing, like I understand that's like it's his aloofness in a way. But when he locks the hell in, I'm like, this dude's pretty cool. I like him a lot. It seems like almost he's now like gravitating towards being the main character, at least for this episode.
Saku, duck!
Absolutely unnecessary. All right, one stray bullet could have still killed him. You did also not need to like, one of them had a knife and one of them had a pistol, and they were flashbanged. They are not going fucking anywhere. I've not been flashbanged before, but I mean, when I was watching The Odyssey a few days ago, that ocean scene blinded me. So lightning itself will incapacitate me, let alone a fucking grenade that's supposed to knock your ass out.
I know you could have easily and quickly killed every one of these gunmen, if you had wanted to.
My ability, Flawless, allows me to see up to 6 seconds into the future.
I said 5. I was 1 second off, but it was pretty good. But also 5 is like, I feel like you're more likely to pick 5 than 6. But honestly, good ability.
You killed all of them?
I'm waiting to see, because like that handshake was very like, it was like the core focus of the shot, right? So I'm like, in order for Dazai to actually remove this guy, which he could technically still die. We don't know if it's gonna be him or the other guy. I'm just assuming because of the narration. But Dazai has the trust of this guy. So if he really did want to kill him, I would like, it'd be that handshake, and then it would just be a long fucking handshake so he doesn't know what's gonna happen. And then after 6 seconds, they can kill him without him knowing. The future, at least.
No.
Listen, Sakunosuke. I understand that you have a creed against killing anyone, no matter the circumstance.
Okay.
But it's that creed that's holding you back. It's why the Port Mafia is only using you as an errand boy.
Unless you took him to the other place where he would want to be a good guy and not kill anybody. And then he'd be very skilled because of his ability. His ability is nuts. It's one of the strongest that we've seen. You know? Because, like, even though, like, there are some really good abilities out there, future sight is... you might as well always have the best possible option, unless there are no options to take.
You have so much more potential.
Thanks for your concern, but I've heard this lecture more times than I can count. On to more important matters.
Especially if he's defusing a bomb, because you could be like, You could just see like which wire does what, like because you can technically see all the options. So you were the best person to defuse said bomb. Right?
I'm pretty sure that they were after this safe.
That's so.
It was hidden in Ongo's room. I wasn't able to find a key, though.
Well then, I think I can help. Let's take a look-see.
What the fuck are the point of it? Like, of these things? Like, if you're in a mafia or if you're like a villain of some sort, most people I feel like are gonna have solutions for lock picking, right? Whether you break off the lock, whether you drill through it, whether you lock pick it like this, like there are options for breaking through it. So what is the most secure way to prevent that? You know, does even leaving it locked do anything except for the people that don't have that skill? But I mean, most people will in this field. I don't like hiding it would probably be your best option, I think. But like, even then, so at some point, somebody's gonna find something. Maybe a puzzle box. But still, you'd probably be able to shatter it. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious. I'm like, what is the best way to protect something like this?
What you said earlier is true. And this gun is some kind of emblem of theirs. Does this mean Ongo was one of them all along?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions. All right, because this could also be placed. Or this could have fingerprints on it or something. Like, there's a lot of ways that this can go. It doesn't look great. And I'm trying to think of any other way that it can be right now. Because it doesn't feel great, to be honest. But also, like, I guess they had a sniper looking at it. But is the sniper just for his protection, maybe? Did they want to kill him? But they wouldn't want to kill him if, like, he's on their side, technically. So it would have to be watching that place just to protect that box.
2 hours wouldn't have been long enough for his shoes and pants to dry.
Okay.
Maybe he changed his clothes before coming.
If so, I would have seen some kind of evidence of that in his car.
Jesus. Are you sure you're not the one that, like, trained Rampo? Because, like, this is who I feel like I'm talking to right now. Like, Dazai is on this shit. But I feel like this is also a conversation Rampo would have had. So I wonder where you met him. And you both were probably, like, studying the fuck out of each other while you're trying to have a conversation.
My only fear is the possibility that you'll miss your target. But you won't, because you're a sniper, aren't you?
Dazai!
Either way.
Why doesn't this just fucking happen? He puts himself in danger so much and he begs for it. You know, my petty ass would be like, all right, and then just fucking do it, you know? But then does something activate? Does he, like, summon his galeness? And then he's like, oh, actually, my body is a fucking nuclear bomb, and this is what I've been wanting for years. I don't know, man. I'm so interested in his whole persona, even though part of it, I would say like 25% of it is annoying, but I love the 75% of it. The ratios definitely need to be adjusted a little bit.
From this oxidizing world of a dream.
Don't!
Guys, that was like 100 fucking bullets. He has less skin and organs in him. Well, I guess definitely than before, but I'm just saying, that boy is Swiss cheese. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know where this is going. He absolutely has significantly less than everybody else there for sure, and where he started with. But the amount of bullets, you're just not a person anymore. You know, your body has been removed as of your soul. As like your soul.
His left cheek had the imprint from his sniper rifle, meaning he was left-handed. He was using his non-dominant hand.
Yeah, okay, that does. I can still if I'm like a foot away from you, I could probably still shoot you. You know, I feel like I would have the confidence. I feel like he could have pulled the trigger a few times while you were having your ginormous monologue. You definitely could have died.
Please find Ongo.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a new outro thing. Wait, is this the actual outro? I don't know.
I get it.
Get it. Okay, all right. At least I don't have to worry about it as much anymore. If this season's more about like the the lore before, like where he is now, I would love a handful of episodes minimum to like understand where he came from more so. That would be fucking sick. Thank you all so much for being here. If you enjoyed the reactions whatsoever, consider subscribing to Matables for more reaction content. See ya.